Hello, my great friends. Welcome to today's video. How do we solve this challenge without the use of the calculator? It is pretty easy, okay? So let's go into today's challenge. But before we go to today's challenge, if you're new here, do not forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed. Okay, and when you subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that the YouTube algorithm will notify you whenever we release an amazing video. So let's take our solution to this. Solution. The question reads, the square root of 111,556. How do we evaluate this? Now, like I normally do in handling radical equations of this kind, is that I make a simple substitution at the beginning of the solution. So from here, I want to represent the whole of this expression with a variable. So let's say here, let's take our x, with x equal to our square root of 111,556. So this is what I normally do, right? Okay. So to remove this radical sign, we have to square both sides of the equation. So let's square this side, and at the same time, we square this side. So this power goes with this radical. So we're going to have our x squared equal to 111,556. Now with this, what we do here is this. Look at this digit we have here, 111, and this other one. We want to replace the whole of this side with 000. And how do we do that? We have to separate this. So this is how we separate this. We're going to separate this as 111, 1, 2, 3, plus our 556. Is it right? Good. Now we have achieved this. Look at these quantities here now. This quantity we have to separate it also. We have 111 here, we have 000 here. Here we want to achieve 555. And so we add 555 to 1. And so rewriting this is going to give us 111,000 plus 0, please, 555 plus 1. Easy. Okay. We have this already. Now look at this. We're having 111 here again. We want to bring out 111 from here. And so how do we write this? We can write this as 5 times 111. So this will give us 111,000 then plus 5 then times 111 plus our 1. Easy. Okay. So yeah, we have 111, we have 111,000. So we want to separate 111 from this entire figure we have here. And so what we do, we want to multiply this by 1,000. Okay, so writing this will now give us here 111 times our 1,000 plus our 5 times 111 plus 1. Like there's something special about this 111 we are having here. Okay, so we want to evaluate the whole situation so that we can have 111 playing out in the special format. So we look at this again. Look at this 1,000. Want to rewrite this 1,000. Okay, how? Look at, okay, we want to rewrite it in such a way that we have something of this kind that will now lead us to 111 again. So 1,000 could be written as our 999 times, plus 1. Okay, so we can now rewrite this as a 111 times this alone will give us our 999 plus 1. Let's put this in brackets. True or false? True. Good. So we add up our 5 times 111 plus our 1. Wow. Now listen good. I said something earlier on. When we have this, we brought out 111 from it 5 times this. So we can equally bring out 111 from this expression here. But before we go into that, let's use this 1 to multiply this expression we have in this bracket here. So if we do that, this is going to give us our 1 times 9, 9, 9 plus 1 this time this, right? Then plus our 5 times 1 plus 1. Oh, okay. So what we do again, let's look at this carefully. We want to get our 1 from here. So we're going to write this as 9 times 1. So this expression will give us here 1 times 9 into 1 close bracket plus 1 plus our 5 times 1 plus 1. Okay, so let's continue on this other side and see what this special 1 is going to give us. Okay, look at what we want to do here now. Let's take a good look at this expression here. We have 1 here, we have 1 here, so we can factor out 1 from here. So let's go ahead and do that. Mind you, we have our x squared on this side, so we have x squared will now be equal to, let's keep this side of it. Expression 1, then times our 9 into our 1 close bracket, then plus, yeah, if we bring out 1 yeah, then we're going to have something like this 1 then into, if we use 1 to divide this, we are left with 1. So we're going to have this to be 1. Okay, then we bring our plus sign plus, yeah, if we use 1 to divide this will give us 5 left, right? So we're going to have here 5 close bracket plus our 1 that is here. Look at this one here. Okay, so let's see what we do next here. Now this will now be equal to, we can now go ahead to add this together. So we're going to have 1 times our 9 bracket 1 close bracket plus our 1 then times 6, right? So let's say times 6 then plus 1. All right, so at this point, look at what we want to do here now. We just have to rewrite this 9 and also rewrite this 6. 9 could be written as 3 times 3 and 6 could be written as 3 times 2. So let's go ahead and do that. So this will give us 1 then times 3 times 3 times 1 plus our let's take 1 first times 3 times 2 plus 1. Oh, so let's see something that is playing out here. Look at this. We have 1 times 3. We equally have 1 times 3. So we can rewrite this as our 1 times 3 bracket raised to power 2. We have 2 of it. Okay, now we come to this other side. We can bring this and this, or better still, we can use this to multiply this, then put this outside. So this is going to give us, we can write this as our 2 into 1 times 3 close bracket plus 1. Do you see what I'm seeing here? All right, so if you can see what I'm seeing here, then let's go ahead and multiply this out, So if we do that, this is going to give us bracket our 3, 3, 3, all raised to the power of 2, then plus 2 into 3, 3, 3, bracket plus our 1. So what can you see here now? There's a special algebraic identity that is playing out here. And what is that identity? It says that when you have your x here, you have your x, then plus your y, your bracket, all raised to the power of 2. This is equal to your x to the power of 2, then plus your 2xy plus your y to the power of 2. Remember this? All right. So if it is true, look at what we are having here. So we can rewrite this expression because this expression is in this format. Yeah, look at this. 1 to the power of 2 still give us 1. So we are having 2 here times our 1 times 3, 3, 3, which is 3, 3. Then our 3, 3 to the power of 2. And so we want to rewrite this expression that is in this format, which is this, this format. So rewriting this will now give us here bracket our 3, 3, 3 plus 1 all raised to power 2. Why are we fighting to make sure we have something raised to power 2? Is because of this radical we have here. It's a square root radical. All right. So with this, recall that we have our x down this way, right? So we have to take the square. We have a square here already. So sorry, we have a square here already. And so we have to take the square root on both sides. Okay. So we take the square root of both sides. Square root of this side, we equally take the square root of 3, 3, 3 plus 1. And we know 3, 3 plus 1 will give us 3, 3, 4, right? So what happened? This will leave, this will leave. So we now have our x will now be equal to our 3, 3, 4. So what does that imply? Again, we have to introduce our plus minus. Will escape my mind. Okay, so we have here plus, minus, plus, minus. Now, in all, we cannot say that without the use of the calculator, the square root of our 5, sorry, 1, 1, 1, 5, 5, 6 is equal to plus minus our 3, 3, 4. If you put the whole of this into your calculator, you will discover it will give you plus minus 3, 3, 4. So that is how you evaluate expression of this kind without the use of the calculator. So this brings us to the end of today's math class. If you learned something from this video tutorial, give the video a thumbs up. And if you're not playing any of the steps analyzed here, then drop it in the comment section. We're going to meet you up in the comment section. Thank you for watching our content all the time. Remember, Jesus loves you, and all of us at Olympiad TV loves you dearly.